Hey guys, here's a end result catching fish today. Unfortunately, the battery died on my phone, and I wasn't recording when I caught that shark. So sorry, Saw Jig Jeff. I do got pictures. If you have an email address, you want to see what I caught, the shark I caught, I can send that to you. But other than that, Cheryl caught some nice fish, and I caught some nice fish. Cheryl caught this fish right here. This is called a lane snapper. She caught that one. This big boy right here is a whiting. See how big that whiting is? So instead of cleaning these fish outside, there's too many vulvim, which is called flies, and I'm not going that route again. Okay. So we'll show you what I'm gonna do first here. We're gonna do the whiting. Let me see. Yep, all the whiting, and then we'll work on the others in a minute. All right. So, if you guys aren't familiar with whiting, that's what they look like. Okay. Let's see. Somebody said you can turn this around somehow. Make it like so. Anyway, Cheryl caught the first whiting, which is the smallest. Then she caught the second one. And I had my rod out for a good distance. I caught the biggest one of the day as far as the whiting goes. But she has two of those. That's her catch. That's my catch. All right. And then Cheryl caught the lane snapper, which is exactly legal size, is 8 inches. And you know what these are? Jack Crevalle. I caught that one. There's a school that came through. I caught that one as well. And this catfish. Oh, wait. That Jack Crevalle, too. I caught all 3 Jack Crevalle. I caught 3 of them, actually. I didn't realize I caught 3 of them. So we got 3 there. And we got these catfish. Sea catfish. I caught that one there. She caught several, too, that we threw back because they're too small to keep and clean. There's another cat I caught. So we got 1, 2, 3 of these in here. All right, so that's 5 fish I caught. 6. She caught those 2 there. Then, of course, we caught a bunch of puffer fish we threw back. I caught some more smaller, undersized catfish. I threw those back. Didn't want any of those. So she's going to cook these up tonight. She's going to broil these fish. And we got 6 fish, and she got, what, 3? But we threw more back. So that's a big old fish fry. These right here I'm going to fillet, y'all. These will come out very nice. These are not redfish. These are whiting. Same thing as pollock and haddock. And these were all caught on shrimp. Dead shrimp today. A lot of storms around the area, and they were fish are biting today. All kinds of species. So I'm working on the whiting first. It's easiest to clean. And then I'll work on the catfish and the Jack Crevalle later after this because they're more of a pain to clean. The Jack Crevalle, what I do is I just cut the head off and the tail off and gut them and bleed them, and the same thing with the catfish. The Jack Crevalle has the same kind of skin as the catfish, so you got to utilize a needle nose plier to clean that off. These I don't scale. A lot of people scale the fish, but I don't bother. I use the same thing. I just get the pliers and peel off their skin. That way I don't have to scale it. But these will be filleted. These 2 big ones, these 2 big whitings, they'll go ahead and be scaled. Smaller one, I'm not scaled, but filleted. The smaller one probably won't be filleted. It'll just be the head and the tail. All right, so there you go. Be back a little bit. I'll show you the end result. All right, there's the first one right there. I'm not going to fillet that because it's too small. These 2 I'll probably fillet though, y'all. Back in a second. All right, here's a continuation, y'all. I'm getting ready to clean the Jack Crevalle here. Small in size. What you do with these, you leave these whole. You just cut the head and tail off, or you can leave the tail on, and the meat will come right off the bone. You don't have to debone them and all that stuff and fillet them. They're too small to fillet. But these are good eating size right here, and you do got to cut the red meat out of the center of their flesh so they don't taste bad. There's the whiting so far. I did fillet the couple of the whiting. The smaller whiting I left whole as well as the bigger whiting. I'm leaving that whole because you don't get much out of a fillet. You see the fillets there? That was off that little bit smaller than this one right here. And they got a lot of bones, so you got to just leave it whole, and the meat will fall right off the bone there. That's what it does. All right, crevalle, the same thing as catfish. They don't have any scales. They have skin like a catfish does, so you just peel that skin off. And with these, they do have scales, but I just peel the whole skin off with the scales on. With the pliers, it's much easier. It's less aggravating. So now it's time to do the crevalle.
You do your matches.
All right, y'all. I hadn't cleaned the parrotfish yet. We're going to see if that's edible. I'm not sure if it is, but if it is, we'll eat it. If not, I'm going to throw them out. Could put them in the aquarium. They get to like 3 foot long. All right, she's preparing the fish right now. We're going to broil them. Broil them, and that's it. I didn't see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna need it, baby.
I hope not.
I'm gonna need it.
I won't post